one day some guys, they just bully because of he's gay and he has a relationship with a guy from another class. So I saw him too, like, like he's a very nice guy, but that day I felt like it was quite bad. He was like literally he would have cried that moment. Yeah, but like we couldn't do anything, and I was like I was quite I couldn't go and talk to him what happened because I felt very shy to talk to him and all. Yeah, that one bullying I have seen, and it was I felt it was really bad to see someone like that.
But you want to approach and then help him.
Yeah, I wanted to approach and talk to him, but it's like I was quite shy to talk to him, and I felt like I don't know how he will feel if I go and talk to him about it. So I feel like probably if he like he will need some time to heal himself, then probably we can talk and all, because we were not really close, and I thought probably it will be better for him if I don't speak with him. Probably he will get more nervous, or he will feel more bad about it.
Yeah, because there's a few reasons, like gender will cause you being bullied or abused, and then just now like you say the sexual orientation of that student that will cause him being bullied, and then either their sexual orientation or they are not, that will be their appearance. So some will be like a guy who likes to wear we call it looks very pretty type of gayish attire, although they might not be gay. So yeah, they will affect it. So Christy, do you have anything to share?
So during my school time, so that time what happened, my one of friend who got bullied by lecturer, like she was like special case, not a special case, like unable to communicate with people. So but she was like always willing to join all this stuff, like she wanted to join us when we did some activities, like because I was a scout leader back there. So whenever we did anything, so she must like to do and follow us, but our lecturer like to always avoid. They say, oh okay, you cannot do that. If you want to do, you have to be mentally prepared. So one day what happened, we had a competition, like we have to say something on mic. So when the girl because she also sign in for that. So when lecturer asked her, and then the lecturer was like said, okay, before you come, you prepare yourself mentally. So she was like so emotionally so much broken, and then she was like she didn't participate and she just disappeared that day. So not just like lecturer, also student, the bully, because the way she talked, way she like walked, because she is not like the disabled kid, but the thing is she's a bit slow than us, and she's like very much willing to know everything. But the way she approached very much what call it's like it's not like normal. So I saw that one, and yeah.
So yours one would be more to special needs. So those maybe she's not fully handicapped, but she's a slow learner, and then people are bullying her, right?
Yes.
My neighbor, there is one my neighbor, and her second kid is the way the bully. He is mentally quite slow than us. He does. It is quite. There is a movie called That Is a Mean, where the kid is has the same mental issues that the kid had in that movie, and the other kids that live in upper class of upper level of our building, so
Mm-hmm.
they actually bully that kid a lot, and because of that the kid doesn't go anywhere. He only comes in our house, in our apartment to spend time with us, but he doesn't have any friends. He talks normally, but he has a problem of repeating a sentence quietly, and then uh, he has a behavior of a child than his age. So the other kids actually bully her, and when he goes to them, try to play with them, they actually abuse him and bully him, and they even uh, abused him physically once. So yes.
Okay. So another case about bullying against special needs people. So yeah. So usually we are fall into a few, either we are, this one is just an example of, don't know whether you can see or not. Oh, this is maximum. Okay. 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 Not different. Okay. So just now the poll I was asking whether where were you in this. So some of us might be the bully, or like we saw any bully but we never do anything. That would be here. E, the one that is like watch only and then like hope that this uh none of my business and then do not approach me. And then some is the actual bullying. So the Y is here, the victim that is the bullied. And then some will go and defend, some will not defend. So it's up to you where you stand. So if it's to link it back to like when you are being a peer counselor, you have to be involved. So see how comfortable are you. So if you're not comfortable, then it's not the protecting part. So do you have anything to share? I didn't get your name though.
Are you talking about me, ma'am?
No, I get your name. Your name is Anika. The guy. There's a guy in this session. I didn't get his name though.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm sorry. My name is Idris. Sorry, I didn't. My mic was muted for a second. Am I clear? Can you hear me?
Oh, I believe accident. No.
So I believe it was during my high school year. Yeah. So one of our classmates, he had I believe it was a dyslexia. I believe. So it was some type of like a medical and mental disorder. So he would, and how if I could like display his behavior, he would he would maybe like take these long walks like back and forth. Like I know this like maybe very like I mean if you've seen like a dyslexic person, maybe you're able to recognize like he's not like quite normal. So and he would like maybe just walk back and forth, and he would like always like speak to himself, and he would always maybe like scratch his hands, like even though he's it's not like it's just part of like one of these symptoms he would have. So and most of like among the whole uh, school, he was the only person that was like this. The other students were just fine. So and some of the students would like maybe question why he's like this. That it was strange that no one ever like thought to maybe speak to him or try to befriend this person. But I would say from like I would try to like monitor how people would treat him, and it wasn't like quite fair. because everyone would be like in groups, and this person he would just be like walking alone, and they would walk from point A to point B and just back and forth. And you can see like the bullying, it wasn't very like apparent, it was maybe like subtle. Like they wouldn't go to him and verbally abuse him, or maybe like mock him or make fun of his behavior. They won't do any of this. So they would just speak about him, and then they would like look at him, and then they would go back into their groups, and then they would maybe like laugh. That these things you can see, and it's all around us. You can see it's not hard, and they don't try to hide it. I mean, this is like just people in general. They don't try to hide this type of behavior. But if you look closely, you can actually see these things, and you can pick up on these things there. So I know, like, and then maybe when everyone would like go back into like their classes during the recess time, maybe some of them will approach him, and then they would like speak to him, and then they would like you can see them like joking about it, and laughing at and maybe towards him, and laughing at it, like if I could say laughing at his face. And when he has this type of like disorder, not many of them understand like why are they laughing. They think like this is just normal, like this is the way they are. So it's really sad to see that he does not know like what they're laughing about, but you can see that it's like maybe hurt. It becomes physical. You can see it's like physical appearance becoming like more like saddening. And yeah, so that's one is that I've seen of bullying. But this is more towards like people like bullying over like mental disorders in that sense. Yeah.
Yeah, because some like you said, man. Wait, there's another one. Girl. Wait, me. I'm the host. Okay. Let's see. Where do you go? Oh, Miss Darren. Okay. Hi, Nabila, right? Okay. Whenever. Some, like you said, psychological disorder is obvious. There will be like the learning development or the, we call them, yeah, it's also part of a developmental disorder, would be like the Down syndrome one or the autistic one. You can see it, and then people will bully against this type of people. And then some mental disorders are not so obvious. So I'm not sure about Bangladesh or India context. So over here, there's still some. If you are, there's a stigma of if you are suffering from mental health disorder, they will not bully you, but I mean, they will not physically, obviously bully you, but they will ignore you. Like, I don't want to be related with people like that. So, hi, Nabila. We were sharing about, have you seen bullying happening? And then are you have you ever been bullied? So if you have anything to share, you can unmute and share your story. Anything to share? So no, next, if it's none for now, I want to try to see if anyone has been cyberbullied or go through this type of hate, negative comment incident. So just now Anika did share about internet, something to do with social media. So would you like to talk more about it?
I think we all get bullied once in social media. I used to get bullied. I don't get now, but they make fun of me, and I take it positively, and I also make fun of myself now. But at there's a time when they some people used to uh, uh, consider me as sex symbol, something like that. And then they used to because I am a healthy chubby person, they used to fat shame me. And
Mm-hmm.
it was all about my body. Okay, they
Mm-hmm.
never saw it how I am a person, but
Mm-hmm.
they used to body shame me. And if I ever said something to them, replied to them, they used to get very aggressive towards me. So, and because of this, I actually quitted my Facebook account, my Instagram account, and everything. I had no interest to come back here again. But then when I got that, they got that stability in myself that no, it doesn't matter to me now. What, let them be whatever they want to say. I don't care. Then now I am happily in social media, and I don't actually talk to people in social media now. I just post anything I want, and then I ignore all the comments.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks for the sharing. So I'm not sure for yours one whether you can see their identity, because cyberbullying is that much cannot be controlled, because either the teacher or the parent like do not know how to use technology, so they are unaware, or like they cannot be traced the identity of the person, because um, your name and your username online it doesn't match, can doesn't match, so it's very hard to track and hard to, you will have those unknown direct message one, nobody can see it, so nobody can see the impact you are facing. So usually when you face with this bullying, yeah, you can only, like what just now Anika shared, would be to remove yourself from social media and not to do anything. So if you can, you have to report all this abuse to the social media platform, and then like screenshot, and then report the user. At least if they don't harass you, because some is like sexual harass. I get a few from my Facebook as well, so it's a really weird. And then these type of things are very hard to detect, so you have to be aware and know how to use, and then be healthy about it, like what Anika shared. So anyone has any other cyberbullying case to share?
Yes, Miss Hai. Yeah, what I want to say is that like for cyberbullying, like this is something like that's like inevitable. Like people will always try to bully you online, and that's why it's like they can easily get away with it. Like you say, that they cannot, no one can track the identity, where they come from, who they are.
Mm-mm.
So like I would say, like in order like to get by this, it's just how you respond to it. Like you just ignore. But at the end of the day, like we always have to remind ourselves, and this I think is important for them to remind themselves as well, that whatever it is, like whatever it is that they say, it doesn't have like can never have any effect on it unless you allow it to do, unless you allow it to have that effect. People like they shouldn't like have be that people control them so easily. They should like maybe be much stronger and try to move past that, because they're going to say either way, whatever it is you do, they're eventually going to say something, and you always receive like criticism. You always receive like bullying online, and people were going to taunt the appearance and taunt the way like the way you behave. So it's more so like how you deal with these things. You know, like if they see that you're weak and you're easily affected by it, they will continue to do it. But like if you stand up, and or if you show like no effect on how they're doing, then they will see like this person is like whatever it is I'm doing, whatever it is bullying him with or bullying her with is not working. So eventually, like they stop. So it's always like how it's always the attention and the way you respond to what is their saying is what like feeds them more, and it causes them to continuously like repeat these types of like attacks, these cyber attacks. So that's just like how a way how to like respond to it. Because if I remember there was one incident like there were some people like it happens a lot online. Like some people will take the bullying so far and they will let it affect them so much to a point of they would like it would affect like it would going to affect their families as well because they would their families will see how this person is being affected online and what the effect will pass on to them and then go into it becomes like physical like they stop themselves from eating and they develop like certain eating disorders or they starve themselves or they become isolated. So yeah, that's that's one incident that it it's more so how you respond to it, how you show that you're not weak, how you show that you're stronger than that. You're not letting mere like words affect you. You know, you're much stronger than that. That's how I see it. And I hope like that more people can really be more stronger than this.
Yeah, it's still back to yeah, last week we were talking about the self-esteem and confidence and the role that you're taking. So for like I think Instagram and Facebook is an individual platform. That means yours is yours. I mean, for those individual ones, yours is yours. So you're in control of your social media identity. So if it's your social media identity, it's up to you, and then you can stand firm. It's like I'm sharing my opinion on my platform is, and then you try to follow me. It's your I mean the follower issue. So like the follower is like all the haters. You can block them, or you can mute them. So it's up to you if it's your own personal platform. But if it's like a group one, discussion group forum, yeah. So discussion forum is like a more public space, but it's still on the cyber world. So it depends on where you are. So like maybe it's a topic, it's a general topic, and then you accidentally saying the opinion that nobody agree with, and then somebody will just attack on particularly your comment. That one you have to be aware, because that one is like I have different opinion than you, and then but the opposite side one will just kind of attack you because you have the opinion of that particular thing you want to say. So there's a few form of internet bullying or trolling or something like that. So need to be aware. If it's your own platform, you can control. If it's like you commenting on something and then the reply from your comment is causing you distress, you have to be aware of it. So any other story anyone want to share? Yeah, Nabila, you can try. Can it work?
Ma'am, can I say something?
Yeah, sure.
I need to go now. I have some guests in my house and they're making a lot of noise. I have some work to do, so I have to go.
Yeah,
It's a
you can.
holiday, so I have to leave actually.
Oh, it's holiday today. Okay.
Yes, Friday is holiday in our country.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
How to? I can only ask you to unmute though. Nabila, you can unmute yourself, I think. Because of host. I didn't set this. Hold on. Let's see. Can you try? Nabila, can you try to unmute?
I think her device got problem.
Yeah. We didn't set it though. We didn't set like everyone needs to mute. Mm,
If network poor, you cannot talk.
mm. I can only ask to unmute. I can't control to not mute you though. Okay, we shall wait for her to drop in again. Bristi, you have any sort of cyberbullying? Have you seen any sort of cyberbullying? Let's see.
Yeah, of course. So in my country and where I'm,
Yay! Okay. Okay.
oh,
Mhm. 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 Mm. 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 Yeah, because setting up there's also the danger of setting up any account using dating apps. So dating apps is a field that is like the identity is hidden until you add them to, I think, Facebook or Instagram. So if it's Tinder, it's only have the name. From what I know, it's from the name, and then they cannot. I'm not sure. Last I updated that they cannot share picture with you because I want to prevent all the we call them like picture sexual harassment. They will send their private parts content to you. That's a bit weird. So there's a sound of bullying that they will do it. So you still have to be like more constantly aware of what apps you use and what sort of dating apps. So right now I'm not sure whether it's sugar daddy. If you know what is sugar daddy. So Malaysia do have this sugar daddy apps as well. So right now they are bullying the sugar babies. So sugar babies is the one that is willing to provide services. So sugar babies are under attack also. So they went into that app just to bully the sugar baby. So yeah, depends on where you stand. Okay. Yeah, before it was disturbed. Christy, do you have anything to share?
yes. So I hear, I mean, my like very far relatives. So she was like, she got like a pretty good amount of followers, and then she was a bit open, whatever she said. So she got bully and social media, and she commit suicide. So they were like
Success.
talking. Hmm?
She commits suicide as in successfully.
Sorry.
No, continue. Sorry.
So I mean, because the what call people comment on her Facebook and also Instagram that like about the way I don't know whether you know or not, but in Bangladesh they if the girl is very open, wear something expose like dress or so on and post social media. So they bully about, they talk about the dress sense, they talk about the body, and it's like they talk about everything and then very bad way, which is like can't say that. So if someone wears something open or exposed, so they call them like prostitute or something like that. So
Malaysia has it too. That means if it's
yeah,
you are Muslim, your social media also have to be with I don't know English what you call the hijab hijab
tudung,
tudung.
hijab.
I mean Malay is tudung for us Malay tudung.
It's a
So
it's a hijab.
hijab yeah. I think English is hijab. So in Malaysia we call it tudung. So if it's you are Muslim,
You have to wear it.
you have to wear it. If your social media, it's like most of your social media is just you, and then your face and doesn't contain your hijab. Yeah, even among the girls will bully you, and then the men will bully you even more, just because your social media is without hijab, whatever you
Yeah,
post on.
yeah, and then they like edit her picture with the porn thing and so on, and they like bully her that much she commits suicide, which is bad.
That's a very sad story. We Malaysia, we do have the swimmer. I think that swimmer is I don't think she's Muslim as well, but she's just a swimmer. I think one diver. There's diver. There's not swimmer. Diver. So she's a diver, and another one is a gymnastic. I think there's two of them. Because swimming, you have to wear the swimsuit. To us Malaysian, she won a bronze medal for Malaysia, but we Malaysian saying like what she's wearing is too sexy. I'm like, yes, continue the bullying. Even she won a bronze medal for Malaysia, and then it's like, yeah, they still bully her by saying like what she wears is very revealing. But that's normal, common swimwear for diving. So it's like regardless of what your identity, like she is the Olympic medalist, she also like got the bullying just because of what she's wearing.
Yeah, not just like Malaysia and also India also have like this type of things. Even though they are very much like Bollywood style, they have like this culture, but still they also get bullied by the fans and so on, which is not appropriate.
Yeah. So like just now you were sharing this the effects will make you feel like from mental health perspective will make you feel lonely because you feel like nobody is with you or understand what you're going through, and then it leads to what I shared last week would be like when you self-esteem low, you'll be either depressed, lonely, and then depressed, and then like you fear of the next thing happening, so it will be more to like anxiety. So I believe this is just common sharing. So most of you also know what it will feel, what you're going through, and then if it's a big incident, it will become like actual trauma, and then like yeah, you will avoid social media. So just a healthy warning would be like try to report if you can to protect yourself, or try to like say set a boundary, what is healthy and what is not, and then when you are ready, go back to when you're ready. And then if you are unable to get the support, just find like an NGO or a woman support organization to protect you. So anything else? Anything else you want to share?
I think it's okay.
Okay. Next week, we still want to remain Friday or Saturday? Okay. Yeah, Friday or Saturday. because you said Friday is prayer day.
For me, for Saturday, like I may have some meetings on Saturday. So I'm not sure about Saturday, but Friday and Sunday will okay.
Or should maybe still remain Friday and not choose
The time you
the
want to
time,
change
yeah.
the time?